person Grand Prix.
He fell in that Grand Prix to Tom Martell.
Yeah. I was at the Lingering Souls. That was the Legacy. Was that the Legacy Grand Prix?
It was the one where they debuted like the Esper Stone Blade Lingering Soul stuff.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a Swamp from Kenny and a Mountain from Paige. All right, looks like Kenny's at least got the Orzhov mana ready. Now, I'm rooting for Island on his next turn.
Paige has got. Is that a Guild Gate?
Looks like an Orzhov Guild Gate.
No,
oh, no,
it is a Godless Shrine.
Nice.
She's taking 2 to summon
the Bomber Core.
I like that guy.
Yeah, I think I looked at him first couple times I read him. I was like, whatever, Pinger, Battalion Pinger, whatever.
No, that guy is solid.
No, he's actually really good.
Have you ever had 2 of him in play? Like,
that's even better. It's twice as good. But for now, he's just swinging in for 1. No Island from Kenny. Although I don't know if he's playing Islands. I'm just pulling for it. There's a Kingpin's Pet. Oh, we have deck lists.
Deck lists. All right.
Excellent. Oh, there it is. Paige. Sorry, I read the wrong name.
So Paige Sorendo. Let's look at her lands. She's got Dimir Guildgate, Godless Shrine, Orzhov Guildgate.
Wow, 4 colors here.
And Mountain.
And we have.
Oh no, I'm sorry. She didn't register. So she's not 4 colors. She does not use the Guild.
Oh, you were looking.
I was looking at the wrong pile. Yeah.
So well, in the meantime, her Kingpin's Pet was taken out by a Killing Glare, and there we have an Alms Beast for Kenny Castor.
There's a powerful creature.
Yeah, 6/6, but gives lifelink to any creatures hanging out with it. You know, that happen to like get in front of it.
I'm sure right now Paige is thinking, if I attack here, my guy will gain lifelink shortly before jumping into the graveyard.
Yeah.
No, I think that guy is sweet. I actually think that he might even see play in Constructed.
I could see that happening. 4 mana 6/6. I mean, 4 mana 6/6s lately have been a little underwhelming. You have what's the Abyssal Persecutor?
Oh. Speaking of gaining life,
there is a Devour Flesh from Kenny Castor. Takes out Paige's lone creature there. The Bomber Core goes to the graveyard, and Alms Beast in for 6.
So, what's the implication there? Kenny was thinking maybe she's got a Smite?
Yeah, possibly. He didn't want her to gain 6 life. He kind of wanted to do 6 damage.
No, I mean, like, you just attack. It's unlikely that they're going to see a block with that tremendous lost value. Speaking of lost value, Orzhov Charm's obviously going to take out that Alms Beast, but not without a cost.
Yes, she will lose. She will still take 6 this turn. Although I'm with Paige. I'd use the Orzhov Charm to get that out of the way. Rather take 6 once than multiple times. I see a Syndic of Tithes in Paige's hand. One of the better Orzhov creatures. Small, extort, 2/2.
Fast.
Yeah.
And just anything extort, great for racing. So Kenny, is he flooding out? He's got a ton of lands in play.
Yeah.
Paige has got a guy. And I think she's debating an attack. Not much of a debate.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you just go in. Yeah. Syndic of Tides gets in for 2.
What card is that she's got?
I think she's got a Dutiful Thrall. I only got a quick glimpse of Dutiful Thrall and
why would she cast
Martial Glory. Is that maybe it's not Dutiful Thrall?
Because she would also get an Extort.
There's Dutiful Thrall. I wasn't looking at that hand, but that is. I don't think that's a Dutiful.
I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can. Is it a Knight of Obligation?
Well, we have a Dutiful Thrall on Kenny Castor's side. Paige Sorendo with a Syndic of Tides. And is it... Oh, that's what I was wondering. Holy Mantle. That will double the power and toughness of the Syndic of Tides, and also give it pro creatures. So regenerating Dutiful Thrall, not gonna do much in this.
Run right past that guy.
Yeah, he's looking the other way. So crack in for 4, and I believe she extorted as well.
For good measure.
Yeah, just.
I really think of that as more of a smash, not a crack.
Okay, we'll go with smash then. How about the Dutiful Thrall? Was that a crack?
That's like
a. Yeah, there you go. That's accurate. So Dutiful Thrall gets in for a And then
but not quite as much.
Not quite as much.
And is this Kingpin's Pet going to come down? For sure, Kingpin's Pet next turn, right?
Yep. I think that's what she's doing here.
Tap a red to do it. Yes, no, please, a red.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Excellent.
Kingpin's Pet. I'm going to extort.
No extort?
No, did she forget
did she just miss it?
I think she missed it. Unless she's, is it it's Martial Glory, I think. Is it? Is it Martial?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
not,
is it?
Glory?
It also kind of looks like Foundry Champion.
Even if it is, though,
then she should have extorted. Right, you're right. She should still have extorted there. Well, I imagine she should have. Or is it? It's definitely something with a big. It could be Fire Main Avenger, but
fleeting around that we can't tell yet.
Okay.
No,
I mean, it's not the stuff. It's what's in her hand. She's just covering it.
I think that you're right. I think it might be a Martial Glory, but in that case, I would have definitely drained from one. Right? Or is it? Maybe it's the Flame Tongue Kabu guy.
It's Foundry Champion. That's what I was thinking. It might be, which still doesn't explain why she didn't extort there. So she didn't extort. She may have missed it. Daring Skyjack.
I like that guy.
Me too. A 3-1 for 2. That's already pretty solid, right? I mean, if nobody's over there, you're just smashing them for 3.
I valued flyers kind of a lot. So oftentimes my other 2 guys are just flyers anyway. So
right.
Everybody's in the air.
All right, here comes Kingpin's Pet and Syndic of Tides. That's all evasive damage.
And then what is this?
And that is Foundry Champion. Okay.
So still no explanation why we didn't see it. No.
But so he's gonna deal damage equal to the number of creatures she controls to target creature. He's just I don't know who she targeted. It doesn't matter. Kenny scoops him up.
All right. Paige Sorendo, Boros with black. Kenny Castor, Orzhov.
Yeah, it looked like straight Orzhov.
I think he just kind of flooded out was the biggest issue.
Yeah,
there.
he really couldn't get much going. I mean, you saw him with a 6-6 and then the end of the game with a 1-1. Like, it was not the direction that he wanted his curve to go, I think. I'm taking a look.
All right, let's look for exciting potential sideboard.
He is straight Orzhov. We have even split 9 plains, 9 swamp, 1 Simic Guildgate. Actually, I misread that. So he is splashing blue and green.
Only on a Simic Guildgate?
I read that wrong again. I did the same thing you did. Like, why is he playing Simic Guildgate?
This doesn't make any sense at all.
Sorry, he's not playing Simic Guildgate.
So she's got a Basilica Guards. That's a playable card. Unlikely that comes in, right? Court Street Denizen. Isn't that an unusual card to have in your sideboard?
Yeah, I mean, I think Court Street Denizen is a pretty decent inclusion.
Yeah,
she has one, but she doesn't main deck it.
Interesting. And Night Watch also in her sideboard. I think that card sees a fair amount of play.
Yeah, the 2/2/2s with Vigilance. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good.
Let's see.
Especially like she's.
Syndic of Tides.
Does she have how many battalion creatures? We saw the Bomber Corps, but other than that, because if she's playing heavy battalion, I'm really shocked that she's not playing Night Watch. That just you got one dude with battalion, you just play two suitors, you have your
so
battalion
she's got
ready.
Bomber Corps, Ember Beast, those are in her deck. Madcap Skills.
That's a pretty good card.
Does
she have Rip Scale Predator? That one comes with Madcap Skills already on it.
Yeah. She does not have that one. She's got 2 Viashino Shank Tails in her deck and a Warmind Infantry. Shanktail, that's a Blood Rush guy, right?
Yeah, it's 3/1 Blood Rush, gives first strike, or he's 3/1 first strike, gives +3/+1 first strike.
It's kind of an expensive Blood Rush on him.
What is it? It's a red and 2, right?
Yeah, kind of expensive. For what you're getting, it's still fine.
Right.
But any Blood Rush,
I still think he's one of the Blood Rush creatures you're more likely to run than not. If you're on that.
I got to her gold cards, and we've got some sauce. Paige Sorendo, triple Kingpin's Pet, 3 of them.
Wow, so she's got triple Kingpins and double Syndic of Tides?
Yeah. And Foundry Champion.
Sweet.
And Orzhov Charm. And Sky Knight Legionnaire. And Sunhome Guild Mage. And True Fire Paladin. and Boros Reckoner, and that's not even her good cards.
Can we call her deck Borzov? Because
she's also got Obsidat Ghost Council.
That's what I'm saying. She's obviously like a Boros Orzhov deck.
If
not
her
just Boros with
comes
black.
Out, her deck is unstoppable. Like,
this is pretty insane. All right, so game 2 underway. Both players with just a land drop for each of their turns. Did
Kingpin's Pet.
So Paige on the play in game 2.
I mean, I don't know. She's got good tempo.
Reckoner
seems tough to cast in this deck, though. You got that horrible black mana. Oh, look at this. Ghost Scouts.
Yeah. I'm going to see, all right, what can Kenny compete with that sort of thing? He's got an Angelic Edict. I'm just going to run down what he's actually got in his deck here. Angelic Edict, Assault Griffin, Basilica Guards, 2 copies of those, 2 Daring Skyjack. So he obviously had some smaller guys that could have, if he could have hit the curve there. The one Dutiful Thrall. He's got Nav Squad Commandos, a Smite.
All right, so Paige plays her 3/1 and then presumably extorts there. I mean,
yeah.
She's got double white down. Does she have a swamp in hand? Like, I don't think she has a swamp in hand, but she's like an inch from Ghost Council mana.
She didn't extort there because it costs 4.
Oh, it costs 4? Oh, yeah. So sure.
Didn't it? She's up to 21. Maybe she did extort. I thought it was cost. I thought Shantail cost 4.
I think you're right, actually. I think
Armored Transport for Kenny. And now Paige getting in with the team. Kingpin's Pet and Viashino Shanktail. Okay, the life totals are now correct, right? She's actually at 20, not 21. So there was no extort.
So Armored Transport smites down the Shanktail.
She was at 21 a second ago. You had her at 21. Don't worry about it. We're moving on. Smite takes care of the Shanktail, and Kingpin's Pet gets in. And we've got a Warmind Infantry. Yep. There's an extort.
Extort. Now, he's got his transport there. It's full of armor. Covered in armor. I think that guy doesn't get enough love. I feel like that guy goes late in packs.
I think, people are like aware of it, but you're right. Like, it doesn't seem like they play as much. I think what you phrased it pretty well this morning. You were like, doesn't he just always just constantly attack? Nothing happens. Just attack every turn. Why not?
He's a good facilitator of
Nav Squad Commandos. Yeah.
Just like,
speaking of which, Nav Squad Commandos has battalion.
All right, so what do you think is going to happen here?
I'd love to see what's in Paige's hand. If she has like that Sky Knight Legionnaire here, nice little.
I think the Pet's going to attack. That's fine.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think just Pet. But if she's got a haste dude, then I might swing them all in. I don't know. Maybe not. Never mind. I think just Kingpin's Pet. I agree with you.
It's like, what's the infantry really going to get out of this attack, right? Like,
yeah, you're right. It's doing nothing. It's going to do nothing, even with the.
They're going to go to the graveyard.
Right.
That's what it's going to do.
So she's got another Pet in her hand. I think attack with Pet, play Pet, extort, pass.
If she has another Pet in her hand, I think you play Pet and then attack. Actually.
No, she's attacking with both. Is that enough? She's got the Foundry Champion again, and looks like Orzhov Charm.
Maybe she's trying to get a 2-for-1 in. Yeah, that's fine. I think it depends on what Kenny does, right? I think this is a pretty good challenge, right?
Sure.
If she is, quote, forced to use the Orzhov Charm, then.
So Commandos gets in front of infantry, and she says, Orzhov Charm, targeting your Commandos.
But she does not extort? Oh, is she extorting?
Now she's pointing out the extort trigger, I think. Oh, no, she just counted it down. I keep seeing her point at the card, and she's just actually not extorting. So, again,
Why did she extort again?
I think she's just missing it.
If it's me, I would have much rather played Kingpin's Pet, extorted, and just attacked with Kingpin's Pet.
Yeah, I think that's what I would have done there, too.
I mean, look, the use of that Orzhov Charm is fairly low value.
So is her hand Kingpin's Pet, Obsidat, Holy Mantle, and Foundry Champion?
Yeah, like I said, if her mana comes out, she's like mono unstoppable. Like her color is Juggernaut. What have we got here? Oh, an Edict. Devouring some flesh.
I think you should devour the
sure I'd throw the
here.
red guy in a trash can. There's no question.
Yeah. And Paige agrees. So devour flesh takes out Warmind infantry.
And what do we got for 1?
Death's approach on the Kingpin's pet, and that will kill it. So
right.
now Kenny Castor has successfully cleared the other side of the board.
And not a swamp.
His armored transport continues to hang around in battle. Kingpin's pet, number 2.
In this case, you know, I was saying I wanted her to tap red for the Kingpin's pet last turn. I think that I would have for sure left up red, right? Like, then you can bluff, you know,
Martial
mugging
Glory or
something.
mugging.
Yeah, like...
Well, mugging's sorcery. So.
Oh, well, whatever. You can...
Yeah, Martial Glory.
You make them think about something else. It just really restricts the number of tricks that you could have by showing only white. How many swamps did Paige play? Only 3 swamps. So, with 1 Godless Shrine and 1 Orzhov Guildgate, I actually think that's really, really ambitious with a card like Obsidat.
So she gets in with the Kingpin's pet and plays Syndic of Tides and does extort.
At least she's going to have some good double extort action, perhaps. I think we could potentially see some of that coming. Yeah,
now it's almost like she wants cheaper stuff rather than the craziness that's in her hand with Foundry Champion.
So Patrick Chapin's meet and greet is starting just now.
Yeah.
He has his own meet and greet.
He does. There was a collective meet and greet last night.
With the rest of us were.
The rest of you, yeah. Sky Knight Legionnaire from Paige and double extort. Drains Kenny for 2. And I imagine there's going to be some battling.
Yeah, don't send the Syndic for sure.
Yeah. Syndic's doing more damage, just chilling there, extorting.
And what card is
we have a Killing Glare for the Kingpin's pet from Kenny. And the Legionnaire looks like it's getting in. Yeah. 4 mana from Kenny and an Assault Griffin.
So Kenny's down to 6. Paige draw a swamp yet? No. What is that? Is it? I think she drew a red card. I don't know what red card it was.
Yeah, it looks like. Was it an Ember Beast?
Does she play Ember Beast? Let's look. She does play Ember Beast. It perhaps is Ember Beast, and she's gonna tap 4.
There's that Holy Mantle on the Syndic of Ties. Extort.
So we'll put Kenny to 5.
A wreck.
This is a troublesome situation for Mr. Castor.
Yeah, I mean she can
attack.
Yeah, she's just going to attack, take out, trade the Assault Griffin for the Legionnaire. Yeah, he has to. And he's going to 1 here.
I'm not even sure that I attacked with that. I mean, certainly attacked with the Syndic. Right?
He's flooded out again.
Yeah,
so he just had 2 lands in his hand. So Paige Sorendo takes the match on the back of Syndic of Tides, Holy Mantle for both games.
Good